Hello children, I hope you've enjoyed our day of activities with me, Jude Lennon, as part of the author takeover day for EYFS at home. So it's time for bedtime stories, so I hope you're all snuggled up in your pyjamas and ready. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to read you Lamby Goes Camping, and that's one of the books that features my storytelling mascots, Lamby, Flossie, Lily, Alfie and Cordero. It's all about going on a lovely camping trip. Now I'm very lucky, I've got one of these beautiful vans and her name is Buttercup, so this is Buttercup's story as well. Here we go. Team Lamby are very excited. They're going camping tonight in their lovely camper van Buttercup, whose paintwork is yellow and bright. Alfie wants to sleep in a field, Cordero under a tree. Lamby and Lil want to camp on a hill, and Flossie next to the sea. With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van sets off. Beep, beep. And you can join in with that bit. Shall we say it again? With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van sets off. Beep, beep. I hope you're very good at pretending to drive. Shall we have a little practice? Excellent. Flossie's going to be driving. Can you start driving for me, everybody? Flossie is at the steering wheel, and Lamby enjoys a nap. Cordero reads his camping book, while Lily looks at the map. But first they see a daisy field, but when they stop the van, the ground is far too muddy, so they need another plan. With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van sets off. Beep, beep. Can you carry on driving for me? You ready, Flossie? Carrying on along the road, Cordero sees Tig Wood. I'd really like to sleep in there as long as there's no mud. The mud is not the problem, though. It's trees and branches instead. They're hanging really, really low and hit Buttercup on her head. What's she saying? Ow! With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van sets off. Beep, beep. Where to next, guys? Here we go. They're heading for the distant hills. They look gorgeous in the sun. Lily can't wait to get there and start the camping fun. The hills are getting closer now. Lamby has seen a spot, but Buttercup can't get up there. Her engine will get too hot. With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van sets off. Beep, beep. And that really did happen to us once. We went up a hill and Buttercup said, "No way." Are you going to keep on driving for us, Flossie? Here we go. Carry on driving, everybody. Flossie keeps on driving. She has a brilliant plan. A campfire and a sunset next to Buttercup the van. They turn off down a sandy track. It's bumpy as can be. But at the end, a lovely sight. The sparkling, glittering sea. With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van switches off. So now we're going to snore. I wonder what the lambs will do now they've arrived at this beautiful beach. What do you think? Shall we find out? The van has stopped, the lambs jump out. They've found the perfect place. They'll make a fire and cook their food and gaze up into space. The campfire's busy crackling. The sausages taste divine. They even see a shooting star, which leaves a glittering line. With no gurgle, no splutter, no clunk nor a cough, the bright yellow van stays off. Can you snore? We love going camping. It's great fun. You've got to be very careful with the campfires. Only grown-ups should take care of those, and you have to make sure they're fully out before you go to bed. The next day is a fun day. Everyone heads for the sand. The lambs are making castles. Lamby's is rather grand. Buttercup enjoys the view. There's gulls and little seals. When the lambs see them, there's lots of happy squeals. With no splutter, no gurgle, no clunk nor a cough, the bright yellow van stays off. Looks like you're having a lovely time there, lambs. Another night below the stars, the moon is shining bright. It shimmers, can you do that with your fingers, on the ocean, making waves of silver light. Buttercup is happy, the lambs are happy too. busy doing nothing is a lovely thing to do. With no gurgle, no splutter, no clunk, nor a cough, the bright yellow van stays off. The next day it is time to leave. The lambs pack up the van. They know they'll come back here again. They've already got a plan. Buttercup is ready. She's had a lovely break. She's ready for the journey now. She's feeling wide awake. With a gurgle, a splutter, a clunk and a cough, the bright yellow van sets off. Beep, beep. Just the end. And just so you know, this camper van here is called Bertie, and Bertie's owner Amanda entered a competition so that her van ended up in my book. And again, just to remind you, it's called Lamby Goes Camping, and this time the illustrator was Holly Bushnell. She's done all the drawings for my Lammy stories. She's very, very clever. Thank you so much for tuning in today to watch the author takeover with me, Jude Lennon, storyteller and author, as part of the EYFS at Home project. I hope you sleep really, really well tonight, and hopefully you remember some of the things we talked about through That's Our Home, about caring for our planet and caring for our environment and using the bins for our rubbish. And if there isn't room in the bin, we take it home and get rid of it there instead. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Sleep tight, everybody. Let's say bye. Bye.